This winter I'm building a 10 gigabits data center in my garage. Some people were excited, thinking they could rent space for $1, but I disappointed them with the fact that I'm not sharing anything outside, and part of this project is this NAS network attached server and NVR for camera recording, and I want to access it via 10 gigabits line from my home office. For details of building the data center, network, equipment setup, subscribe to check out other episodes, some already published, and here we will focus on this monster. There are already a couple of videos pricing this Chinese case, but I won't be doing that. Critic is what I do the best, so let's take a critical look. After all, you want an honest review, not just enthusiastic sponsored content, right? I will cover everything from the packaging to the questionable design choice and potential issues. In the end, I will show you how I build what I need using this case. So we will build anyway nice solution on this case. And now let's start from the packaging, as always. So it arrived this way with that part bended. I honestly don't know why, because it has two cartons, quite well packaged. Probably this part shouldn't be connected. Yeah, and for some reason this handle's just on one screw. Yeah, well, and that's what we have here. Yeah, I didn't touch anything, so. And look guys, first I thought that these screws will fit here. No, they are smaller than this one, so I have to find my own. Yeah, China remains China. I mean Chinese stuff that you buy from them. And something else fall out, this small piece from somewhere there, I don't know yet. Yeah, well, okay. By the way, I found where this come from, so it's actually broken. Screw, this part was in this handle. Yeah, so it's about broken handles. At the moment I am on this stage, and let me share some things that I already learned about this case. So guys, here you have a set of 4 coolers. I believe it's 19, specifically dedicated for cooling hard drivers. Yeah, so you open it this way. Yeah, we remove and we see a backplane. Yeah, backplane. Yeah, here. These are connectors to power each backplane. Yeah, and you need to provide power from the top of the enclosure. I will get back to this. And these are connectors, mini SAS connectors, and 4 fans connectors on each back plane. So 12. It means that you can power from any place. However, a few things about how you provide power here. There is, and we will get back to this soon, a small hole under this power unit. So it's the only way where you can do wiring. And actually this part is removable, but it's fixed on screws here and here. And some very strange connection was here that I lost somewhere, and I don't want actually to use it. Yeah. So and I will use actually this hole to provide connection to backplane, because if you try to route it through there, it's quite mess, and also the length of cables is not enough. So I'm actually a little bit worried about the length here. I will get back to wires also soon. Yeah, a little bit worried, but we will see soon. Probably one wire we still need to provide from under PCU to here. So about the cables, because I decided to power this not from the card but from HBO card, yeah, if I remember right. But from the motherboard in the beginning, yeah, it's enough for me. And guys, I also don't care about noisy, yeah, because I'm placing this in my garage, so I don't replace coolers. I use the native. If they will broke, then I will buy a better one. So I bought this cable, yeah, okay, and another one is that one. Yeah, I think this is D-lock. Another one here. So this connected to backplane and 4 SATA connectors. Yeah. Let me think. Yeah. Well, and guys, I had this PCU for maybe 5 or 10 years and never used it because Stop the Noisy, actually it's quite loud and I didn't use it in my computer, and now I will use it here. It is very powerful, 1.1 kilowatts, extremely powerful, and I think this fan is not needed here. Yeah, it will only interfere with the cables, so I'm going to remove this one. Yeah, I keep these two. One is here, which is I think 90, and this is like 120, I think. So yeah, let me think. There is some YouTube video where some guy review this in more details. I'm not actually now sure about more details, but because the things that I tell you I never heard from him. So I hope you appreciate my efforts, because I'm just spending time for you. Yeah, just to share this information. I think let's go on the back side of this one. Yeah. So guys, this way it looks when two parts are disassembled. This hole I meant, yeah, and the standoff is really small there under this PCU. Of course, it's okay to put several more wires if they would be long enough. Otherwise, that looks this way. I'm going to replace this cooler that will blow out to some other cooler, not that blow in hot air. Yeah, it's stupid. So yep, well, that's how it looks. Hard drivers from other two NAS prepared here. I have to think which one I am going to use, and let's see what next. Let's see later. In order to replace or remove any of these fans, you have actually to unscrew 3 screws and 3 there. Remove this one. It's not so convenient, but guys, you don't buy enclosure from some designer team who really thought about all things. So yeah, not convenient at all, but let it be. So here you have access. This grill is metal, not plastic, not any other material, which is probably good. And guys, I don't know what for is this door. If you know, let me know in comments. Yeah, I have no idea. How can I use this one? Yeah, so the access is this way. So well, that's what we have here. I connected fans this way. You can do this as you wish. A little bit cable management here. The bottom backplane I don't use now. And guys, half meters is not enough to provide SATA connectors to here. Maybe 70 centimeters would be better. Even here it's a little bit tough, so keep this in mind. Then I finally decided to let this fan be here, also because we have here an option to install, I think 3 or 4 I think, yeah, 4 2.5 drivers. I think I will install SSD drivers and then I connect them here. Yeah, so yeah, the place is so not very good cooling here, but I think I will use it probably for cache. So that's the situation. I think it's on time to power and check how it works. Or probably first these drivers. So it's powered. Yeah, just to show you how these coolers are blowing, and you can listen it. Well, I'm not sure if you can understand how noisy or not it is. Yeah, but for the garage it doesn't matter. Operation to change the cooler that came from with this motherboard to this Noctua. And guys, I think those of you who knows the Noctua, so I think I don't need to show you. Actually, they have a good user manual. Everything is here described, AMD parts, Intel parts, so it's quite an easy task. I think I don't want to show you this. Look guys at this. In order to install this here, it's not enough just to remove one screw here. You should remove this part, I don't know how you call this, but it's not enough to remove just two screws. You have to remove all screws here in order to install just one extension board. Guys, you think it's nice design? Well, I don't agree with you. And you think I will install this back? No, guys, I don't want this. Next time, let it be whole here. I will just put screws here, and that's it. China is China, sorry. Well, guys, a lot of things happened after recorded material, so the project was a little bit on pause. And well, I installed the new cooler. I think actually I just a few days ago recorded material about this. Yeah, guys, I don't know, and I don't have script. But the most important things, guys, that look, I decided to go with HBA card. Yeah, the first thing that it didn't recognize disks. Yeah, this is because of the cables. Okay, I will get back to this. And that's when my journey turned to another direction. So I decided to buy this card, little different cables, and even a box of refurbished SAS disks. Okay, I think, guys, the cooler I covered. Also, I decided to keep this fun and bought this grill, so I will put it there. And then what else? I think that's all. Let me tell you a few important things about cables. If you are in subject, you probably know this, but if you are not, like me, and do this first time, then I highly recommend you to buy the cables that come with this case, because I thought I will buy a better cable, a better brand, yeah, myself. And guys, the cables are actually, they have direction, yeah. So I was thinking that I will connect backplane to motherboard, so from here to here, and it will be fine. No, this cable for connecting from the HBA card to the disks. So, and yeah, here I have, well, here I bought the right cable that's supposed to be connected from here to the backplane. So, and from here to backplane, of course, it's another cable, it's also here. Guys, I plan to record a video about these cables, yeah? So, if you are in subject, you understand what I mean. If you are not, just keep in mind that buy the right cables that come with this enclosure, depending on what you design to do. If you want connect backplane to the motherboard, buy from them reversed cables. If you want to connect HBA to backplane, probably it's okay to buy somewhere else, but actually they probably will be the same quality that they sell it. Just keep it in mind. Why the card? Well, I don't know. Well, I know, because it's so cheap. It's just 50-60 euros. The used one, LSI. Yeah, and I also bought actually several 10 gigabits cards for the computer, because I have 10 gigabits here. I think that's it. I will assemble this again, and let's see. After a few days I will get back to you with something else, probably. Well, for you it will be right now. SFP 8643. Yeah, modification of this end and backplane there and here. When I've been testing 3 types of cables, from the motherboard SATA to backplane, from the HBA card to the backplane, and from the card to disks directly. Yeah, by the way, the video will be by the link in the description below. I noticed a high temperature here, so 60 degrees Celsius. I will put Fahrenheit in the description. I will show you now and we discuss it. So, and I have some doubts about that this fan will be enough to cool this down. So my idea, I have several ideas, because it's not full ATX. I can put one fan here to blow outside, along with the one directly on the radiator. Probably I will blow from it, not to it. And look, here we have window, yeah, so mesh. I probably remove it, install the fan here, it will blow outside, or probably I will install the fan on the wall directly, from this side, from another side, by removing this form, because this place is ready for 90 millimeters fan here. Probably both, I don't know yet, so we will see. I will buy different fans. Moreover, I want to put the fan here. I think it's chipset. I didn't research it yet, so probably another one here. Maybe together with the one that was here. I just temporarily removed it. So I will meditate how to make it cooler in both meanings of this word. So, did you hear? Yeah, now it's becoming cooler in my garage. So, I'm going to shopping, and we'll get back to you later, after several days, but for you it's right now. Yes, guys, after several weeks of this project, or month, I decided that probably I need to cover some parts that I use here, because I probably don't want to record another video. So it is going to be probably not just about this case, this housing enclosure, but also about what is inside. Yeah, I don't know yet how I will edit it. The cooler, I think, yes, you have seen the model number, and CPU, I think you have seen also. Yeah, at least I recorded. I remember that I recorded a part where the part number will be seen. So the motherboard, yeah, let's talk about the motherboard. So here is the model number. Of course, I will put everything to the description below. I was searching for the motherboard with a 10 gig cage, SFP plus cage. So here too we have them embedded. And in the right, let's say, not in the extreme high price range. And if you research this, you know that it's quite difficult to find. So, and I bought, it's not used, I think it's old stock, new, from eBay. Yeah, so, and you guys who are in the US, it's easy for you to buy. Yeah, so the memory I will not going to check right now. It's ECC, of course. Buffer it on, buffer it I don't remember, but I will put in the description. I put the maximum here. So on the motherboard with IMPI. So, well, for the console, for the remote management, it is extremely important. About 20 years ago, when I provided some server services, yeah, it was very important for us to have it. So the PCU, I think I already told you that I just have it for several years unused. That's why I decided to use it. This one, I just have it. So the model of the card, I think you recognize and you know, but I will put in the description. So I decided to go with this one. What else do we have here? Discs. Well, okay. About the discs, I decided to go with SAS Refurbished from eBay, from German. So from German refurbished company, the company that refurbishing them. And of course 12 gigs. So SAS, I decided to go extremely maximum for the speed. Yeah, otherwise I will have a bottleneck. Of course the RAID will make RAID. I'm going to use FreeBSD ZFS and RAID Z2. So it will make it fast, so I could probably use slower disks, but I decided to make an experience with SAS disks refurbished for not so expensive. And I will share that probably in another episode. What else is not covered? I think everything is covered. Let me think. I think yes, every part's covered. Trying out, it will be some kind of insert in some of my video, I don't know yet where. So NAS, which is not yet finally ready on this removable shelf, always safe. So, and the power strip will go somewhere there, and I decided to reverse this shelf. Instead of fixing it here this way, okay, it fits, because I want probably to put an old QNAP here. Well, I always can put it there and then put the shelf and then it will be fine, but probably it goes right here. Yeah, so only one is not necessary, this small one. Other stuff I think I used more or less okay this way. So we decided to cool down everything here, right? And you see, it's almost ready, if not ready finally. So especially we wanted this HBA card to be very cool, and I bought various silent, quiet fans. At least I thought they are quiet, I hoped so. And it's empty table already, they are either here or there. I recorded a video about them, so I will put the link in the description below. And there we discuss, for example, this 5 volts fan that I decided that I'm not going to use. And after that, I decided I will, and I recorded several parts. Because I don't use scripts and I do several things at the same time, there was a little bit mess. And finally, what we are doing now. If you watch that video and we come from that video to here, and we consider this 5 volts fan, how we come to that picture, and then we review everything what is done here. Because I decided to use this 5 volt fan, because I cannot return it and I don't think that I will use somewhere else, I decided to use it here for blowing out air. So I need 5 volts. And where we will get 5 volts? So actually from the power supply, of course. I think in your case you will have, if you have modular power supply, something like that cable, yeah, that you plug there. And then you get this Molex connector, which has of course 5 and 12. So 12 for yellow, 5 for red one. But usually all adapters that you well, not usually, but I have all adapters for 12 volts. You can see with a yellow line, yeah. So, and what is the option? Well, first option, just to switch it to here. I was thinking and mark it with the shrinking red tube. But then I think I have contacts somewhere. So I will try to find them and make here the line. Because I decided that let me have 12 and 5 volts line for direct connection of some extra fans. Because I'm running out of fan connectors on the motherboard. Actually, just 1, 2, 3, 5. Actually, just 5 there. So, and I have this kind of also adapter, and it happens that here we have actually red wire. Yeah. So it will be quite nice to put it right here, and we know that we have 5 and for red and 12 for yellow. That's the idea. You might also do it different way. I don't know what is the different way. I was thinking that probably from PCI Express that I have here, because they are not disconnectable, so I put them here. However, if I'm right, there is no 5 volts, just 12. So I will do this way. Well, as always, I decided to go the different way, because actually I didn't find connectors. I do have them, but in my office. I'm lazy to drive there. So, yeah, I decided to use this adapter straight this way. So if I have 12 volts fans, I can connect them. Okay, fine. And actually, they supply this, what they call Omni join cable, this part number, with this 5 volts fan. And that's what we have there. So they suggest that you can do a custom build from 5 volts. And I told you about this option, and I'm finally going to do this option. So I cut it here. I'm not yet sure if this thickness will be okay for these connectors. I forgot the name. There was a very distinguished name for them, but I forgot. So probably again, I will do my own solution. I also don't like that this too thin for 5 volts with more power and more heat. Yeah, so dissipation, but. So if I do another way, then you know another option. Yeah. Yeah, guys, this cable, it goes there. It's fat, but it goes there. Okay, and actually it also seals it. You can see, yeah. So and I'm pretty sure that Noctua provide quality. Yeah, I'm too lazy to research the name of them again. So yeah, so it works, and you know how it works. Yeah, so you just put the cable there, and then you clamp it with pliers, and then you get this caca on your fingers. And I decided to cover this entirely this way. I think I'm almost done, and I decided how I will be cooling this HBA card. I decided that I will blow to this radiator, not out, because I tried this one, which is very noisy, and you can watch my video about fans. I think in this video it wasn't covered. Very noisy when worked from 12 volts, and you cannot place it this way, because it touches surface, so it's badly done. So that's why I put it this way. It will blow to this HBA the air somewhere from this area, and this will blow out. And so here we have this from 5 volts. So I finished this adapter. So then I have Y splitter from Noctua, so power 5 volt here, and this one from 5 volt. Then it's quiet and it's okay. It's okay about air, so more or less okay. And here is also a kind of protection. It happened by itself because this is 5 volt is PWM with 4 pins, and here for 12 volts I actually have 3 pins, so I cannot make a mistake to put it here. I also marked it 5 volt. So I'm almost there. Let's see. And I've got another genius idea actually, because I am going to use several iSockets in this project there to measure power consumption of different parts of my data center, to reboot some stuff remotely, to receive power cut notifications. So I will use several iSockets there, but they have a feature for temperature sensor, and I don't need so much temperature information there. I already have one sensor. It's just enough, just one place for the sensor. That's why I decided that I will put one iSocket sensor specific and another one here inside enclosure. So one will be here, and I will not remove this insulation which is designed for fish tanks. I will not, because it's a kind of also protection, because it's metal, it can short circuit something, but I think it will not happen because I will fix it somewhere here, and I will know the temperature health in this area. And another one, because again, anyway, I will have iSockets, and I will have the temperature jack there, so it's okay for me to put another one for the second iSocket here and know the temperature here, because the motherboard did not provide it. It will provide the CPU, something else, but not right here. And I will have a nice graph, and I can see how the temperature changes depending on, for example, load, depending on air outside, NAS here, NAS. So, well, it is just, I'm really keen to have it. Yeah. And actually I used this idea already in my home PC. About 3, 5 by 16, however, you need to have a small head. If it's big, then it will be on that surface, not there deep, and 16 would be not enough. So 16 by 3 or 5 about, with a small head, or maybe if you have big head, then probably 20, and 3.5 goes very well here. So it was a long jump to the past, and we are here again. So the final result. First, let's talk about cable management. If you have power supply where you cannot remove cables, so I decided I put them there under this fans, and they will be here. So cables that I don't need, but you cannot remove them from this power supply. So you can see I now have space here. I don't remember if you have seen initial situation here, it was tough, but now this cooler will blow on the SATA disks. SATA disks I don't need them, but I have them. I don't need them anywhere else. I have Windows on one of them, so I decided let it be here. And also, yeah, okay, let's get back to this later. So SATA cables for them I put this way. And because I have now grille here, it's a little bit interfere with this screw mountings, but I can do this way and then push, so it's fine. So here will be fine. I decided not to go with the second fan right now, neither with the chipset fan. I installed this one, the original one again. So iSocket sensor here near chipset and CPU. So here is tire for this, and here, okay, let's talk about the second iSocket. It's here fixed, and there it will measure temperature situation within this HBA card. I was thinking if I need to put it close to the radiator. No, let it be for the beginning here. So yeah, original fans here, more or less open area. And yes, so this 5 volts, it's easy to fix with this included rubber stuff. Mounting is really easy, simple, nice. And so we have 92 here for blowing out. I remove this foam, and this will blow too. Yeah, so this fan, I think I demonstrated you. And this is another fan is blowing in my garage. So yeah, I hope it will be more or less okay here. What else? Let me think. So iSocket sensors will go here. I think actually, so that's all here inside. Let's listen it. By the way, no, about these cables. I decided that I will put 2 SATA and SATA power through this window because I need to clone disks sometimes. And I want to do this without opening anything. I usually do this in my computer, and I will be doing here. Yeah, it's not nice, but at least I utilized this window, and I will open it here also on the front panel, and probably I will keep this cable somehow there in the window. We will see it soon. So let's first listen it. The air conditioner stopped operating now, so it's quiet here. Can you hear clocks? Yeah, so I'm not sure how you will hear this through the phone, but let's try. And guys, it's quiet. And this tone of this sound is okay. For the garage, it's absolutely fine. It's fine. Let's see how good will be cooling. Actually, SAS disks, when they are operating, probably will do more noisy than fans. Yeah, and these 4 fans are also operating. When I put the lid, decided to connect it, I was surprised to see RG45 instead of SFP Plus cages on this motherboard. So it was my mistake. I was thinking that SFP Plus, and I bought all equipment based on this. It's not just about one switch, it's about everything what is planned for this project. So I don't know how I will go with switches and everything, but I decided to place at least one SFP Plus NIC here, and yeah, I decided to put it to this PCI Express, not there, because it's also heating here. Yeah, but yeah, well, it was a mistake to think that there are cages, SFP Plus cages. No, on this motherboard, RG45, 10 gigs, maybe in some cases it's fine. Yeah, let's cover this subject later, not in this project, not in the NAS project. Well, guys, I'm done with this. It is running, up and running. I tested network, so you can see I'm testing different kind of router solutions, routers, depending on you are Australian, US or UK. So, and this Cisco Catalyst doesn't detect any RG45 modules, and none of DAC, direct attached, or AOC cables, nothing. Just one brand, this brand, but actually this is already damaged. I'm not sure if this is by Catalyst. So I bought this refurbished. Okay, guys, no, these things will go to another episodes. I forgot, sorry. We are talking about NAC. So this will go to the next episodes, all stuff about equipment, 10 gigs network building. So here I think that's it. So it's up and running. I tested it with Windows. Yeah, forgive me please. Yeah, of course there will be FreeBSD with ZFS. Yeah, okay, with what about the enclosure? Yeah, well, this case, about the case, I don't want to re-record anything. So the case is okay. Yeah, so quite okay for that price. Some people complain about shipping price. Guys, if you would buy this locally, then someone would pay for the shipping and you will pay the same. Just think logically. You don't need to blame the shipping price. You just consider the whole price, yeah? So say 150 the case, 150 the shipping fee. 300, the case is 300. So if you buy it locally, it will be 500. So the case is fine for Chinese, and actually it's just fine. Yeah, I think I wouldn't build this stuff in any other case with that nice effective cooling, etc. So yeah. Do I say something good about Chinese stuff? No, it's not me. It's not me. Stop doing this. Okay, guys, subscribe to see what next. Like and give your comments and what kind of case you would like to buy for your NVR or network storage solution. It's not the case that is blowing so loud. It's that one. So, see you. Bye.